The House of Representatives Committee on Public Accounts has asked the Joint Admission and Matriculations Board (JAMB) and the Investment and Security Tribunal to pay into the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the Federation the amount of 3.457 billion and 6.327 million respectively within 30 days and tender evidence of payments before the committee. Chairman of the committee, Honorable Bamidele Salam, who gave this directive at the resumed investigative hearing of the committee, said their refusal to reply letters from the Fiscal Responsibility Commission informing them of their liabilities was an admittance of their indebtedness to the government. Meanwhile, Head of Monitoring and Evaluation of the Fiscal Responsibility Commission, Bello Gulmar, had told the committee that the exam body was defaulting in its remittance, remitting only 25% of its IGR instead of 50%. But the Director of Finance and Accounts of JAMB, Mufutuan Bello, ably represented by the registrar, said the board was not receiving any capital and overhead funding from the government and was therefore required to remit 25% of their IGR. Ruling on the submission, the committee chairman and members frowned at the refusal of JAMB to respond to the letters insisting that government is run based on correspondence. He said the board should pay into the government's coffers the amount standing against them within 30 days.
Maybe a waiver or something like that. But the Minister of Finance writes them officially to inform them. And this is the letter that this agency forward to us. That is, assuming we have completed their liability for 50%, they will now write to us and now say, oh, please, Fiscal Responsibility Commission, the Honorable Minister of Finance has waived this rule to be 25% in our favor because of our peculiarities. And this will now put into consideration.
Where we have difference is that they want to move the board to 50% of revenue. As an organization in 2019, because of our commitment to revenue remittance, the federal government reduced cost of administration from 5,000 to 3,500 for the benefits of all Nigerians. We have been following with passion the remittances of 25% and at least 25% on a yearly basis.
Matriculation Board, it is the decision of the Public Account Committee that you pay the sum of 3,602,705,277 naira to the CRF as demanded by the Fiscal Responsibility Commission. Thank you. We expect that remittance within let's give them a little time, 30 days.
In another ruling, the committee asked the Investment and Security Tribunal to immediately recover and pay into government account taxes not deducted from 5 contractors and the accompanying fine among other liabilities standing against them.
You said what?
I said, Honorable Chairman, we looked at it carefully, even though letter had been written to them to do it. But I think we are under obligation to ensure getting them. Did you get it? We need to have deducted it before concluding the transaction. So either way, we must pay the tax.
Because if this tax were to be paid in, which year was that, 2019? 2020. Was it 2020? Yes, this is 2024. So it's not only paying the amount, you're also going to pay with interest to government. And we're going to apply the necessary consequences for failure to deduct and remit taxes.
The committee unanimously directed the tribunal to remit 6 million to the federal government and other financial regulation sanctions will follow. Annie T. Patrick, Co TV News, Abuja.